Now he's trying to...
On April 8, 2023, Sebastian Fundora faced Brian Mendoza. The implied winner probabilities were 79% Sebastian Fundora, 21% Brian Mendoza. In the first 3 rounds, the much taller southpaw Fundora used his reach to jab his way, winning all the rounds. In the 5th round, Mendoza managed to get inside Fundora, landing some overhand rights. Fundora came back with the left uppercuts, drawing blood from the nose of Mendoza.
Right there did something that he was on the inside and had a 78.5-inch reach in the
for too long.
A boxing gym at 15, a unified 154-pound champion.
Not getting that punch in. The old
gotten in against Fundora. Since then, to find a way to attack the body, but yeah. The stick here as we're still on the tarmac through 2 rounds. Really in his chest, so the fight didn't really call for it.
Hand right from Mendoza, really good.
Gilles Morin had career highs in some statistics.
Overhand right. That's something more that we saw with Juan.
Left uppercut. Minute gone here in the 3rd. Mendoza and
defense right there by grabbing on him.
There's a left uppercut by Fundora. That's by Fundora. Another left hand, and now Fundora going downstairs.
Yeah.
And body shot by Fundora. Using some head movement, stepping back. Angle.
Both of them on the inside that he knows Fundora.
It's 5.5 with an 80-inch. Fundora continues to work behind the bide his time, waiting for a title opportunity as he opens.
Using what these attributes would see. A tough fight after.
Snaps the jab out. Obviously utilizing the jab very effectively, but
the pace.
Yeah, he's gonna have to. Talked about using the angles, picking your shots, but it's so we need a plan B. Go inside.
Be physically, and Mendoza.
Ways he's paid the price for it, but he
that lands upstairs for Fundora. Uppercuts now on the inside by Fundora.
Want to keep trying.
Yep.
Oh, there it is. There's that up.
Title currently held by Jamel Charlo. Mendoza looking to record his 2nd consecutive upset.
Fundora on outside the range.
Really close to make them smother his hit in this last 2 fights, which is pick your shots.
Wants to do, although could have lost by
jolting the Mendoza.
The uppercuts
throwing Mendoza.
Brian Mendoza sent shockwaves through the 154-pound division, knocking out Sebastian Fundora in their Showtime main event. The end came at 39 seconds of the 7th round. In the 7th round, an overhand right on the head of Fundora, followed by a crushing left hook to the chin, followed by a right and left on the chin, and down went Fundora on the seat of his trunks, taking the full count from referee Ray Corona. On April 5, 2023, Joyce faced Zang. The implied winner probabilities were 89% Joseph Joyce, 11% Zang. An underdog coming into the fight found early success with the straight left from his southpaw stance, landing several sharp shots in the 1st round. By the 2nd round, those left hands were visibly hurting Joyce, who looked stiff and slow throughout the bout.
I'll say one thing about Joyce. Oh my days. Oh. this with him, yeah, Joyce. It looks like he's hitting in slow motion, punching in slow motion. Go on, Joe. Oh, he's still... Zhang's breathing heavily, man. Oh my God. Oh.
Joyce is known for his durability, and Zang has faded late in fights, setting into motion an interesting situation where if Joyce could continue to survive, he may take over the fight in the second half of the fight. Unfortunately for Joyce, he could not get away from Zang's left hand. Before Joyce's pace and Zang's conditioning could come into play, the referee halted the action to have the ringside physician check Joyce's eye. After checking on the fighter, the doctor whispered into the referee's ear and the fight was halted early in the 6th round. On January 21, 2023, Chris Eubank Jr. faced Liam Smith. The implied winner probabilities were 70% Chris Eubank, 30% Liam Smith. Eubank was active in that first round, letting his hands go, but generally made few mistakes, only receiving glancing blows as his right dug to the body again. Smith's corner called for educated pressure, and he provided it in the second round.
It's the final minute of round one. Eubank isn't particularly clean or solid landed there from Smith. The Russ Amber in their brother Paul as well. Eubank with from the waist exploded up into the eye line. Eubank in this second.
Yeah, he started this second round sharp up hook. Both landing, didn't have an effect, but
Looking for that right hand. Did it just before that, off the back of his own jab. Eubank, a huge amount, landing clean just yet. Eubank just did. Eubank, you get the feeling, backing him up with a lot of head movement. It's clever stuff. He's trying to get. Again, he's lifting himself well, taking that head off the line, left hand into the bottom. Ropes in that Eubank corner. Roy Jones with the advice, third head movement. To try and flick that jab, Smith dips underneath.
Try and go with the lead left hook, but Smith seen it coming and
Rolled out onto his heels a touch. Good jab from Eubank.
hand into the body. Wants to bring it in behind the left elbow. Smith.
the lead left hook, hoping that Liam goes.
Eubank snapped his jab out, keeping Smith off, and clipped him with a right before bringing in dangerous uppercuts with his backhand. Those uppercuts were a crucial new addition to his work in the third round. But Smith changed it all in the fourth round. He backed Eubank into a corner and unloaded a combination. Connecting hard, he stunned Eubank and dropped him heavily to the canvas. Eubank rose bravely but was unsteady, and a right put him down again immediately. The fight was over. On October 21, 2023, Alexis Rocha faced Giovani Santillan. The implied winner probabilities were 82% Rocha, 18% Santillan. In the first 2 minutes of the first round, Rocha outworked Santillan. In the final minute, Santillan came back well. In the third and fourth rounds, the slugfest continued with non-stop punching from both.
Jabs, those power jabs by Santillan. It's actually his power punch. Santillan's being the net stronger in this case.
He's a short of acting like it.
Santillan took that well. Partially.
Santillan the jabs, Rocha with the body.
I will hate this fight to be ended on the guard and then finish to the body. Punishing body shots, but continuing it back up Rocha. Here, man. There's no feints. Right now, Rocha needs to be right hands.
And Hector Lopez.
And he has another gear, an adjustment. He's fighting the exact same fight, gave the exact same hooks.
Opening. Look at the numbers. The power 3-3. It's Santillan.
Extinguish that fire, not give him what he wants. Don't like going.
This is a...
Santillan's cool as can be. Rocha should be jabbed. There you go. He's jabbing right there.
Do it here in the fourth.
And more head movement. There you go. See, Rocha.
Interesting observation from Robert.
Normally, fighters that get worn to the back, they don't want to point to duck.
Is really in the... Everybody's against this mode.
In the fifth round, Rocha's face was covered with blood as Santillan dropped him with half a dozen punches for an 8 count from referee Ray Corona. Upon rising, both were throwing punches when Rocha missed a left hook and fell to the canvas. In the sixth round, Santillan landed 8 unanswered head punches and dropped Rocha to his knees as referee Corona wisely called a halt.
Rocha with the 1-2, slips away, but comes back. That's the last time. It's Santillan digging, it's Santillan, and Rocha goes down.
Heavy hands and heavy power.
Oh, he's sitting on his punches. It's Santillan. A lot of heart. Eating big shot.
ABC doesn't respect it and keeps coming.
Who in his last fight went the distance. He has not looked like this ever in his life. Giovani Santillan. 2022. Before that, his previous fight, that was a teams. He was going distance guys on his side. Everything on his side.
They should stop this fight.
That's it. And it's a Santillan. Has not that.
On March 4th, 2023, Jarrett Hurd faced Jose Armando Resendez. The implied winner probabilities were 78% Hurd and 22% Jose Armando Resendez. Resendez began to utilize angles in close to turn the taller Hurd, but Hurd finally got going late in the round, hurting Resendez with a series of uppercuts. Hurd, 32, began to take over in the third and fourth, using his jab to push Resendez back.
He's got this fighter, young blood that is coming and giving him out tonight.
And even at this close quarters, are still able to land their shots and not smothering their...
It really has. Resendiz only I don't know if Jarrett Hurd is going to turn things around right now. He looks like...
The seventh was a pivotal round in the fight as the two traded big uppercuts in close. Hurd appeared to be hurt at the end of the round and spent the 8th round against the ropes as Resendez piled up the activity. Hurd appeared ineffective in the 9th round, struggling to find the one punch that could turn the fight around. The 24-year-old from Nayarit, Mexico had his hand raised after the ringside doctor ruled that Hurd could not come out for the final round due to a severe laceration on his lip.
stuff between them, and great stuff here.
Coming forward, I mean, he sees the opportunity, keeps landing.
4 years of age, and bringing it to. And Jared Hurd winds up goal.
That's what Resendiz got past him.
Resendiz with
the best of them. Is he ever having a...
It's just begun its 3rd month. Already many receiving end of quite the offensive onslaught from Armando Resendiz. The crowd. Jared Hurd was in the 20. The Toyota Arena thrilled by every second. Big Ref took vision. The 10th and final round is on deck.